What's up, Hire? See my boombox? I got a boombox. Dark. I gotta get my light. Hold on. Hey, Scott. How you doing? It's huge. It's huge. Brett's gonna get a phone so we can have music when we travel. So we're gonna have music. It'll be a copyright infringement, and we will make no money on these videos. None. None. I get my new tripod. Can't hold this phone forever. You ever heard of bananas on the boat being bad luck? It's awesome, Scott. Thank you. I heard we got another storm coming in. Has anybody heard about it? Somebody said there's another storm. I don't want another storm. That was enough storm for me. Crazy. I gotta set this phone down. Gotta figure this out. The boat is fine. There we go. I don't have anything to play on it. I'm on the phone. Oh, it does have a radio. How old is he, Bob? I got to talk to my son yesterday on the phone. That was cool. Oh, man. My son had to work all night on the line. What kind of winds did they get there? What kind of winds did they get? No shit. Don't got nothing else to do, hire. Ain't got nothing else to do. I don't have anywhere to go. I couldn't imagine a hurricane. And that's just way beyond my belief. Sitting here all day in 70-mile-an-hour winds. I surfed Hurricane David in 1978. The waves were 9 feet tall at right here in the east coast of Florida. It took me almost an hour to paddle out. That was a long paddle that day. Paddling out in 9-foot waves. Slam, slam, slam. It's not how many you can surf, it's how many you can take on your head. I was a hell of a waterman, but that was a long day. Oh, I'll tell you another one. We were out on a pretty big day, about 6 foot, in Cocoa Beach, and I pulled my pants down and started taking a crap out in the ocean because I'm not going to paddle an hour in and out. So right when I got my pants down and got started, somebody yelled, "Outside, outside," which means superset's coming in of wave. I jumped on my board with my pants around my ankles. I made it over the first wave just fine. And then the second wave got me, just beat the shit out of me. Tore my pants off. I had to swim in naked to the beach and get to my towel where 2 old ladies were walking down the beach collecting shit. That is getting caught with your pants down. You, Justin, nobody's mad at you. You're just feeling the wrath of Asmel. You have to make it right with Asmel, not us. Nobody's mad at him. That was crazy. And the goddess of Asmel is Asmel-Ute. It looks like he's going to be going to Afterlife to the Baskin Robbins where it's only cookie dough and Journey playing on the speakers above you. You got to eat cookie dough ice cream for the rest of your eternity. No chocolate mint, no butter rum. A nice one. Journey is full of cookie dough. Almost went Journey today. Almost went Journey today. I think you have to bring a sacrifice to Asmel. I think it's 2 chicken feet. You have to bring 2 chicken feet and lay them on the altar. Now you can lead the others the same way. Hey, Argentina, nice to see you. Not much going on tonight. Not much going on tonight. I didn't hear the news. What's up? Nope, didn't hear the news. Oh, yes, and somebody told me a musician died. Wow, that's too bad, man. I can see him going into heaven, sliding head first. Did anybody have the bet on today for Pete Rose dying? Anybody have that number? Sorry, didn't mean to go there. The Falkland Islands. Are you fucking Falkland Island kidding me? Chris Christopherson, that's what he said. A highwayman died. That's what I guessed. It would have been Chris. Wrote Sunday Morning Coming Down. Wrote a lot of songs. He couldn't sing, but he could write songs. Man, sometimes you just feel like you live too long, you know? Sometimes you just feel like you live too long. Figure a camera on. The big red machine. I think he got screwed too. I don't care if he bet on baseball anyway. Who cares? Look what Barry Bonds did. My goodness, that man could hit a baseball. I actually got to get pole holders for him and stash them in the cabin so we have room to walk up and down the boat. I think we're leaving after this weekend. You know, I've never eaten, and you got to catch a slot snook to keep it. It's got to be 28 to 32, so good luck with that number, right? Yep, we need a couple of pole holders. We're going to troll. We're actually going out in the ocean, people. We're going to Key West out in the ocean. Just don't go all Steve Perry on it. Rub it down with some Foreigner, some Nazareth. Don't put any Journey on my pole. Thanks, Scott. Rosebuds. And I'm going to start wearing my life jacket. Brett's got me in it. Brett's got me learning. I got to do it. And so you better start wearing that. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. You're messing with a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. That song came out in the 70s when Hall & Oates played You're a Bitch Girl, and Steve Miller sang about your peaches, don't shake your tree. That was really raunchy music for those times. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. Love hurts. Love hurts. Stop it, JS. They like it. No. I know. And Brett's already agreed what goes on in Key West stays in Key West. Yeah, Submariner, do you wear a life preserver? I'm about to stop. Just a few more puffs, I'll stop. Submariner, do you wear a life jacket? Well, I'm trying to get out of here anyway. I've lived a long life, and I'm looking on a way for a way out. I like skin cancer. That doesn't seem too bad, I don't think. He's got a Harley Davidson tank top with pink letters on it. He's wearing a spaghetti string tank top with Journey all over it. And Journey and Kenny Chesney on the back. You got them. I've had melanomas taken off, or basal cells. I haven't been a melanoma. I got my Mariner shirt on. See, I got my compass. I'm a damn mariner. Tall ships. Are you really, Rosebuds? I've never seen you. Thank you. I've never noticed you. We paid $220, but now it's worth $480. The house. $151. Boy, me and that bottle's had a few tussles. I got scars on my arms from palm trees where they were trying to drag me down the backyard and throw me in the canal when we lived in Cocoa Beach. And they were making jungle punch with fruits and Hawaiian punch and 151. And I took the bottle and just chugged it. I mean, I cleared the neck and I passed out, and they started dragging me around the yard on a Sunday. And the next day I had a hangover at 3 p.m. painting overhang in the hot Florida sun. Taught me my lesson. Don't get drunk on a Sunday. I don't want a life to live. I don't care. I don't care. All that's missing is the fishing gear. Oh, now that's true. I mean, I would live for her. You're right. I do want to live. I'm sorry. There's that little insect in Georgia that's got my dreams going. Incoming. I live in Florida. Cricket's got brown eyes. That's the only brown eyes I want to see. We've already agreed tonight that what goes on in Key West stays in Key West. He put that bottle to his head and pulled the trigger. Finally ran away her memory. Life is short, this time it was bigger than the strength he had to get up off his knee. They found him with his face down in the pillow, with a note that said, "I love you till I die." They buried him beneath the willow. Angels sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la. Hello, Lord. I'm gonna hire a wino to decorate our home. You won't have to leave here, and you won't have to roam. We'll take out the dining room table, put a bar along that wall, and a neon sign to light the way to the restroom down the hall. I think Patty Sinatra, right? One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Do, 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 do. You've been busy where you shouldn't be busy. I'll be vomiting out of it. I'll be sleeping in his bushes. Come on. Ernest Tubb. Ernest Tubb. The Tent City Helpers came to the park today, and they give you a grab bag of food. They give you a hot plate, which I left in the car. Yeah, they're homeless. They come in their personal cars with batteries and clothes and food. You dated who? You dated who? Loretta Lynn? Is she a little young for you, Steve? Brett said it could stay in his wife's driveway. Oh yeah, I can put my car in her driveway. I live on a sailboat. I'm not homeless. I'm not homeless. I got a sailboat. The Spree, Spree, and I've been told it's named after a road in Germany, and it's pronounced spray or something different. Some different name. I could get the cabin cleaned out tomorrow for our trip. Yes, just like the Candy Spree. And I like the name. I like it. I don't think about changing it. Sorry, 4-star. Welcome aboard. I was slacking on my duties. Ding, 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 ding. Come aboard. I'm one of the worst watch people. I used to lay down outside on the aircraft carrier when I was on watch on those stands. There were stands that are welded to the outside of the carrier. And I would lay down and go to sleep against the doors so they would have to open the door and wake me up. I was horrible. I couldn't stay awake. Shirking my duty. Easy, real easy. I even ran extra laps just to make it hard. It's nothing like the Army, and a lot of book learning, a lot of classroom. In San Diego, I used to fall asleep marching a chow in the morning at 5:30. I'd be leaning on the next guy we were marching with, falling asleep walking. I hated getting up early. I always am. I like sleeping late. Oh, I never knew that either. Never knew he was a military man. It was San Diego Naval Training Base. It wasn't Pendleton or Coronado. No. But when they came yelling at me, trying to intimidate me, I just kept laughing because they weren't my stepfathers. They couldn't have done what was already done to me. And they go, "Why are you laughing all the time? Straighten up. What's wrong with you?" I'd just be laughing. When we first went into the open shower room where there's no walls or doors and there's like 20 shower heads, and you all go in there, and there's some kids from Kansas that had trouble with that. So I got all naked, took my bar of soap and slung it across the shower room and said, "Boys, I'm here." Kind of break the ice on them. I carried the flag. I carried our company flag. Chicago, in the winter, like they always do. And we went up there, and it was freezing cold. You like that, Scott? I'm not shy. Thanks for the tip. Dan's Fish on Adventures. I loved my Cracker Jacks. I loved my Cracker. I liked them. They were cool. I felt good in them. Crate Lakes, the white flag days where it's too cold, you can't go outside. Can we make a deal? Proud child of God. Sure, man. I deal with people that are gods. Yes. We're going to stream a lot of it. Yeah, especially the sale. Wonder how reception's going to be when we get in the ocean. Wonder why they did that, 4-star. I guess those uniforms fit the men's. Stop smoking, man. Okay. Let me put it out. All right, stop. Your dog was a smoker? She's pissed off about a uniform. It's funny. I've never heard of Wisteria Island. Dog, what's that? Good, Danielle. Nice to see you. You know, my son wore those blue and gray blue and black fatigues they got in the Navy. Those didn't look too bad. What's up, Skeeter? Skeeter's in the house. Well, Lord Ashmel should be happy and shine down upon us. Skeeter's in the house. We have to designate Skeeter a position in the Church of Ashmel. I'm already leading the female worship service, so that's my title. I mean, of all ages, above 18, I am the head of all female religious training, Ashmel Church. Skeeter, I really think you should head the kitchen up. I really think you should feed everybody. And communion is ribeye steak. Communion at the Church of Ishmael is ribeye steak and Merlot. All you can eat. Oh, that's okay. Skeeter's a music director. Steve, you collect the peanuts in the offering plate during service. USN 81. Woo! Stepdad was Army. I lived at Fort Eustis in Virginia. I lived at Fort Beaumont in El Paso, Fort Bliss. We lived at Chandler Air Force Base in Phoenix. My stepdad was Air Force. My other one was Cocoa Beach, Patrick Air Force Base. Gila Bend, Arizona. He did the tower there for the bombing target practice. Yep. The tarpon were blowing up over yesterday. I don't know what that is. I don't know what those Bravos are. I was supposed to be an airman, but all I did was clean the anchor chain and stand watch and drive the carrier. Was my claim to fame. Painting the anchor chain. We called each other Sherwin-Williams. I know there's a sign. I think that was I took the ASVAB for Army, and they came out and they went infantryman, and I walked across the hallway and switched to the Navy. Just like that. I was Navy. I think I got a 64. I've still got the test. I've still got my request sheet to get out of the Navy when they put me in the mental hospital. I've got the original request sheet, respectful request to be discharged from the Navy. But now as an adult, I know what I should have wrote to practice my religious freedom. What they did is they watched me for 2 days preach about the white light, about God, about the Bible, about Jesus. I wouldn't shut up. It's in my C file. They wrote me up every day. All he does is talk about God, God, God. They didn't send me to clergy. All the clergy on base at Pearl Harbor, and they can't send me to clergy. They take me to a mental hospital, which impresses upon my young mind that it wasn't a white light God experience. It was a mental problem. Fucking thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, institution of the military. Bastards robbed me out of a whole life of being an evangelist. Do you know what an evangelist can make over a lifetime? They robbed me of millions of dollars. They should have sent me to clergy, inspired by God, and changed my life like I do. I know, I like that song. Breathe the Rocky Mountain there, man. I know, but it's late. I'm old. I don't have the energy. I mean, look what I could have done. Churches would have wanted me. I never developed. Well, as a wise man now that studied the Supreme Court, Declaration of Independence, all the Supreme Court rulings regarding religion and denominational studies that I did at Christmas last year when I did 14 legal notepads. God wouldn't let me go to sleep. 5 ballpoint pens in a week. I got a stack of papers like that from the studies. And that's it. They violated my religious right. It's a civil right violation, is what it is. Little fingers work all right. My little fingers are all right. I know. I got chronological records of knee surgeries ever since the day I got discharged. There's no doubt. I got proof that it started that in that time. Night for Star. Love you. I'm sorry I missed you. I was playing guitar. I'm trying to get that guitar. My cousin teaches guitar in Louisville and he plays for 28 years. He's absolutely bad ass. Classical. He's been at the South Carolina National Show. He bought it it was $320. A seagull. It's a seagull. I'm good, Zach. There's my Zach. Putting together a Hawaii care package. Oh man. Man, it doesn't matter, Skeeter. Good Lord. Freaking surprise me. I don't want to guess. I eat everything. Oh, that's so sweet. Flying a drone. That's a drone. They're flying a drone over my boat. Hey, Zach, that's my grandson's name. Good name. Would like a Hawaiian luau doll with a grass skirt and big moist lips. And does she come with a lei or do I have to give her one? Does the luau grass skirt blow up doll come with a lei or do I have to give her one? Right. That tops it off. The coconut shell broth. Who wore those? Wasn't that on that movie? Was Jimmy Stewart on a boat? And they dressed up and put on coconut broth. What's that, PT 109? You know, I need to put Shelly Shell's name on my guitar. I'll take her in the dinghy too. She doesn't have to stay on the boat. Did you all see Cricket's Forever dress? This is its last dress she'll ever wear. So pretty. She's gonna like it. Cricket's Forever dress. She might want a three-way, Steve. Clammy. Blow up doll and me on video. Be like one of those 1970s porn movies. Be a lot of hair. I can see your philosophy, Submariner. I'm with you, man. I don't like life preservers. You knew what the answer was. You knew what the answer was. Nothing to eat. You mean bush like bush or bush like bushes? All I know, and I do, na 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 na, in my mouth, na na na. What is that? That's a bush, isn't that a bush song? Love and hate. I can't remember the hook on that song. I fucking do, Justin. It's an embarrassing story, and I don't like telling it. I dropped my wife off at work downtown. I drove to Shepherdsville outside of Louisville to go golfing. And I was listening to Howard Stern. And he said he was reporting what was going on. You know what I did? I said, fuck it. And I went golfing. I watched the clubhouse TV show one of the planes go into it. And I went golfing, paid my fee, got my cart, went outside, and absolutely shot the worst round of golf I've ever shot. And I think I picked it up around 15 and went home. I'm kind of embarrassed, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's avoidance, you know? That scene of people jumping out of windows was just, I mean, what do you do with that? Where does that go in your memory bank? Shot the worst golf of my life. That's when Penn Run opened up their back nine. Of course, Anna. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anna Fox. And do you like to staple things to walls? Yeah, there wasn't too many good days. I shot an 89 one time, legit. I was proud of that, Steve. That was a good score. Some multiple berry. I am on a boat. Yep. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. There's the steering wheel. There's the steering wheel. Take you downstairs and show it's all dirty. I gotta clean it up tomorrow. I don't look, it's all dirty. That's where I'll sleep probably in the night. Maybe outside, I don't know. Remember, get your Lord and Savior a nice cold Rolling Rock on Sunday. Hey, thanks for the Rolling Rock. You're welcome, Jesus. You're welcome, Jesus. It's a Bayfield. It's my bathroom. There's my shower. Shelly likes my shower. Shelly likes my shower. There's my edge. And there you have it. The boat. The plane. Where's my food? Got a stove. Nice stove. Trim this out on a cracker. Thank you, Butt Dreads. What's up, Bronson? What's up, man? Pretty out here. It's pretty out here. It's pretty out here. Set that one out. Oh, man. Yesterday. We went on a ride yesterday. Went out about an hour. Threw the jib out. So we did sail and steam. It's a Yanmar 8 horsepower diesel. They call it YN8 or something. Yeah, it's loud, real loud. Be listening to that a lot. Hungry. I'm hungry. Gonna eat some tuna. Eat some tuna. Hey, don't jump on my spree like that. It's a nice boat. It's a nice boat. Ah, it's a Mariner. That's mean. You can send me things to P.O. Box 167, Stuart, Florida, 34955. 34955. If you want to send me a towel or Shelly's sending something, I don't know what it is. Right now, the slip rental is like $1,200 a month. That you can get on a ball. You won't have electricity, but you can use the laundry and shower, and that's $500 a month just to tie up to the ball. There's a 2-year waiting list for the dock. $34955. Thank you. I don't remember that. I know, right, Steve? We're in the wrong business. I'm doing good, and I don't know what to say about your name, DJFHDFHFDGIN. All right. Thanks for giving me my eye test tonight. I can see pretty good for an old man. I'm so glad I didn't get glasses. I almost had to get glasses when I was younger. But you know what? I think I trained my eyes to work better. I do. I really do. I think I worked with my eyes to work them into shape. Pleasure's all mine. The pleasure is all mine. I don't know if you like being in Iraq, but the pleasure is all mine. Thanks for being here. I classify you like Bronson. You got a name that we'll never know. Talking dash. So, Mariner, I don't have a dinghy or I'd drive you in to show you the car. I can have a TV out here off my solar. I can have a microwave off my generator. What did I do last night? I don't remember doing that. I remember bleeding. Do you really? Derek Conundrum said I could use his dock in the event. You gonna see the roll? You want to see the Rolling Rock? Self-promotion, Steve. Self-promotion, Steve. Come on. We got to bang these ideas home on a daily basis. Always be closing. Coffee is for winners. Good movie. Glenn Ross. That was a good movie. Jack Lemmon. Alec Baldwin's best role. Who else? Oh, got divorced this year after 40-year marriage, Jesse. Yep, just got divorced. I live in Stuart, Florida. It's north of Miami and south of Cape Canaveral, right in the middle. And yes, I still love her. Called her today. Talked to her on the phone. Well, I appreciate that, Jesse. But I had some life to live, more than just sit on my retirement porch and drink all day. There's something else out there for me. I'm still waiting to figure it out. Still waiting, God. Where are we going? Going to Key West. All right, let's go to Key West. And you know what? If I drop my wallet, I might not kick it home. I might just bend over and pick my wallet up. Until somebody notices. Thank you very much. I'm a proud member of the human family on earth. There is no country, there is no city, there is no denominational split up, misunderstanding. We're animals on earth. I gave birth to you, you gave birth to me. We're both treating each other like children. We take care of each other. We look out for each other. We love each other. And that's all we do. Man, they usually come fast, dog. I usually hear them on the radio. Those are answers. One of you all or say something, or I'll. Hey, Johnny, that's what I tell myself. I don't always think I'm the most interesting man in the world, but yes, I do. I asked Brett, does he plan on going back inside as an inmate ever again? And he said, I hope not. I said, oh, that doesn't sound too firm. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to lose my freedom. God, that sucks. Sucks losing your freedom. At 33, I just cut a mohawk in my hair, and I'd had another affair on my wife, and I was confused in life. And it was 5:30, and I had to go to UPS to work at night. And I prayed to God again, and I said, change my life. That's all I said. Change my, and I should know better. I should know better. I laid down, took a nap, 5 minutes. The police were knocking at my door. We got a warrant for your arrest. You've bounced a speeding ticket check to the court. And they put me in jail for 4 days. So yeah, I'm telling you guys, I forgot about that one. I haven't told you that one. But yeah, I prayed, changed my life, and went to jail for 5 days. Had no idea I bounced a check. Look at that light over the water in that point. That's what I say to all the drivers out here on the street. What's Brown done for you? I drove heavy equipment up to the airplanes and unloaded those big canisters. I was one of the fastest joystick workers out there. I was good. I did 15 days at Port St. Lucie. I didn't shit for 9 days, 27 meals, asked for the doctor 3 times a day. They never brought him. When they said guilty, you can get out today, I pled guilty to the charges where my son lied and said I touched his face with my butt after a margarita night. I pled guilty to that to get out, and it still took me 2 days to go to the bathroom. That was crazy, man. That was a crazy job. From 11 to 3 in the morning. And then I threw newspapers from 4 to 6. Got the kids to school 6 to 9. Got a little nap. Started taking night courses. Was taking 12 hours of junior college. That's pretty good. That was good stuff. Oh, how'd I break it loose? Oh, That's when I went to live in that tent because I never went home again. They Baker acted me after my margarita Mexican dinner with my wife. My son and I got in another fight, and I called the police to mediate, not do anything to anybody, just mediate. And the police walked in, and I said, go in the house and listen to him, and come out and listen to me. They went in the house. My son told him all the mental illnesses that I was treated for the last 6 years. And my wife confirmed all that, and they Baker acted me, and I never returned to my home again. I hate stomach pain. I hate stomach pain. It takes the wind out of you. Oh, I pity anybody with kidney stones. It's gotta be bad. Amen, Justin. It's not fun at all. Hey, Chaplain. There's a joke about that. Hey, Monkey Juice, that women say their period is as bad as being kicked in the balls. But I say bullshit, because on day 27, the day before they're starting their cramp, I don't see any of them scared. They just go about their business. If I'm on day 27 and the next day that guy's coming to kick me in the balls, I'm a mental case. Day 20. Oh, he's coming tomorrow, motherfucker. I swear to God, I gotta get kicked in the balls tomorrow. I don't see any women walking into their period like that. Eastern High School pitcher during a summer league game told the catcher to let it go by him because I wasn't calling balls and strikes very well behind the plate. And they nailed me right in the cup. And I took about 8 steps backwards. It was about an 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Pretty large. We got so many other. One thing I know is my Baker Act had to be illegal because I'd been drinking 4 margaritas in an hour, and I came home and acted out in a crazy way in my living room, and on the Baker Act form it says cannot be used in matters of intoxication. And I've called Tallahassee, I've called the county attorney, I've called the local police station. Nobody can tell me why I didn't get treated as just being inebriated, why I was allowed to be Baker acted. Oh, we can just do what we want, somebody said. I said, no, you can't. The paper says cannot be used intoxication. Damn it. But nobody, even the government, the Tallahassee, the law library, nobody could produce that original discussion on why. I wanted to study it, and nobody knows where the frickin' paperwork is. Ow. I guess there was no getting it back to sew it back on that sub. Hey, Jacob, what's up? Did you lose it in the water? Hey, Samaritan, see the Rolling Rock picture? Remember, when your Messiah needs an ice cold Rolling Rock on Sunday morning, buy him one. Dirty mess. I know I was pitching ball to my boys at the ballpark, and one of them hit me with a line drive right in the nuts. And did they walk up and say, "Dad, are you all right?" Nope. They ran up and laughed their heads off over the top of me. Little bastards. Oh, I'm just reading about your finger. Ow. Ow. Does it feel like it's still there? Sometimes you have nerve endings that make it feel like it itches or something. I wasn't drunk, Steve. I stopped drinking earlier in the evening at the titty bar. I was tired. Fuck. Yes, Jason. 40-mile-an-hour winds came ripping down this canal. And all day long, my little boat just went ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And then I got in the dinghy and hit the gas, and a wind gust and a 2-foot wave met me, and my dinghy went straight up in the air like that. I didn't like it. And that was just not even hurricane force. That was tropical wind. It's free. I'm living on an anchor. I've got electricity. You know what's funny? I can't even remember what I just told you. I'm sitting there wishing somebody would say something about it so I can remember it. I do this all the time when I go talking, and but somebody goes, "Man, that's cool, Jay," and I'm like, "What'd I say? What the fuck did I say?" I got some timers, not all timers, just some timers. No, oh yeah, the boat has to be able to move 100 feet on its own. That dinghy was crazy. That was nuts. You have to have a toilet that functions. I got both that, so I can drive it 100 feet. Or you can sail 100 feet. It's not stipulated. If they find a coral reef growing on a brown sandbar under your boat, uh, Vero Beach. A lady had it on Facebook. I was gonna get a trawler, but that thing blew my mind. 3 levels, gel coat, window problems, valves, pipes. It overwhelmed me. For the 3 hours my friend was surveying it, I was standing there like a duck, deer in headlights. I was like, oh, no way. And she lived on it for a year. She sailed since she was 5, and she's about 50 something. She wanted to go back in the corporate work world from her private job to get health care. So I gave her an extra $1,000 because I liked her story. Dude, I was swimming. I'm surprised I was in a boat. I was ready to start backstroking to the spree. It was over. I'd already given up. That boat was gone. We were all going over together. That fucking crazy. That's good, Eustace. We love that shit here. Like that rabbit that went in a butcher shop. Hey, got any carrots? And the butcher said, this is a butcher shop. We don't have carrots. Get out of here, rabbit. The next day, the rabbit popped his head in the door. Hey, got any carrots? And the butcher said, look, I told you we don't carry any carrots, and if you bother me again, I'm going to nail your big floppy ears to the floor. Well, day 3 came, and guess who popped in the door again? Hey, butcher, got any nails? No. Good. Got any carrots? It was funny. The swim test in the Navy, I was a good surfer for 5-6 years. Real good. We had a surf shop. I was a waterman. So when they threw us in the pool, I could stay afloat forever. And I had all these brothers hanging on to me trying, Jay, help us, man, help us. I said, man, I got to pass this test too. God, and there's little brown spots all over the bottom of the pool where these kids couldn't swim. Who were you alohaing? Who's here? Wabbits. We're going to have some Mariner night. I'll give him the sign on and he can, what do you say, Tuesday afternoon? Oh, the one and only Aloha's here. I didn't see you here. We're going to give you your own show, and it'll be Tuesday afternoon. I don't have anything to drink, Aloha. We can't do a drinking game tonight. No drinking game. Freaking hot out here. You're fucking on top of that shit, aren't you, Steve? Think you're funny, don't you? He wants my job. He's got a better mute finger than I got. Steve, we had that old 60-year-old man working at the collection agency. And you know how when you make a big collection, you were supposed to shout out, right? Like a B number or something. And we used the old telephones with the cords. And he yelled out, he finally got a big collection. And I ran over and grabbed the 2 phones and rubbed them together. And I go, clear, clear. I brought him back to life. That's weird. Wonder why they would. Yeah, yeah. And the best thing about Martin County is they sell beer at 7. Port St. Lucie starts at 8. What the hell is that about? What in the hell is that about? I mean, who said beer has to be restricted like it is? I mean, did it start under blue laws, or is it they don't want drunks on the road all the time? Did you went to P. Diddy party? No. I don't know I don't even know what happened to Diddy. Haven't watched the news since last Christmas. I just think it's ridiculous. Can't buy beer at certain times. That's crazy. I didn't go to bars a lot as a rule. I didn't. But when I got home from the Navy, I popped into our place, Steve, and everybody was drinking. And I didn't think of it. And I said, hey, give me a Jack and Coke. And the guy said, no, you won't have one. I was like, oh, shit, that's right. I'm in Kentucky. They probably only serve Jim Beam or bourbon from Kentucky. I said, can I have a Beam and Coke? 24. See what I'm saying? Those pagans in China. And he said, no, you won't have Jim Beam and Coke either. I said, my head's spinning because I'm young, I'm naive, I'm nervous, I'm in a bar, I always get anxiety. And I said, man, are people drinking here? Yeah, beer. Are you with the Alcoholic Beverage Commission giving me a test on Sunday? I said, no, who the hell's that? Can I have a beer? Man, I was like, what in the hell's wrong with them? I'm driving me crazy. What time? Can you all buy beer 24/7 in Tampa? The tree. Toys bread. Tired. Wrap it up, Wyatt Earp. Remember the start of The Fugitive in the train wreck, and the local cop had everybody around him and he was talking, and what was it? Tommy Lee Jones says, we need roadblocks at 6, 6, 5, and 3. And he goes, you have no jurisdiction here. He said, yes, I do. He goes, all right, wrap it up, boys. Wyatt Earp's in charge. We were talking about that today. About we used to sell steel to China, and now they sell us plastic. That's crazy. He's on Millside Road, 40223, or 40222. Runs off New LaGrange Road. He's in Louisville, Kentucky. That's where I'm from, too. 70s were good. Fucking had hippies, man. Love each other. Be a hippie. That's what I say. 70s. Be a hippie. Love each other. Promote each other. Don't look down on people. Don't judge people. Don't negate somebody for something you perceive of them. Give them you. Don't worry about them. Give them you. They're not going to give you anything until you walk up. Tear a dick off. Tear a dick off. What does that remind me of? I took the family to Cumberland Falls. Always wanted to go to Dale Hollow and hit the crappie season. Tear a dick off. Oh, I'm thinking of Thibodaux. I'm thinking of Thibodaux, Louisiana, where Amos Moses was from. Yes, that's what I say. I'm a late baby boomer. I'm not a Vietnam child, like the guys 5 years older than me. They got Jim Morrison, Rolling Stones, et cetera, and the late baby boomers got the frickin' Bee Gees. Thanks a lot. We can really overcome PTSD listening to the Bee Gees. He was at all the events. I never walked up to him. He's at all the basketball games, and he attended so much. He loved that city so much. He was a good man. Good man. Yeah, they got Paul Newman, and I got John Travolta. Thanks. I know. I thought it was kind of dead too. There were snakes in there, and that scared the shit out of me. And then we went to the world's smallest fair in Rockcastle County. We did a hillbilly vacation. We were going to go to Mom's house in Virginia, and I got tired. Yes, Hunter S. Thompson was from Louisville. I got tired in Lexington, just an hour outside my house from Louisville, heading to Virginia. I said, let's get a hotel. We got a hotel. The next morning, we got up and saw the two settlements, Boonesboro, and what's the other one? We got Boonesboro and another settlement. We saw Abraham Lincoln's birthplace. We just went around the state. We went to the Arch. What's the Royal Gorge? What's Royal Gorge? We went and saw Mammoth Cave. I got up at 5 a.m. to sit in line and get tickets because they're always sold out a year in advance, and I found a way to get them. So we went to Mammoth Cave, did a 4-hour trip. Red River Gorge, that's right. What else did we do? We had a blast. We ended up going to Kentucky Kingdom at the end of it all. It was it was fun. That was real fun. Got an extra $20 bill out of an ATM on our way out of town. That was good. You know what I did when I had my midlife crisis 8 years ago when I walked away from my business? I got in my van and drove around Kentucky. I looked at my wife's people's cemetery down in Mumfordville. I went to Lawrenceburg around Frankfort trying to figure out our family came from somewhere around there before we moved to Linden. My grandmother was the first postmistress of Linden. My dad, we owned a coal business. George Clooney's from Kentucky, right? Oh, the Chicken Fest. Oh, yeah, that's where my daughter-in-law is from. She's from East Bernstadt. And London has the world's largest. They have a frying pan the size of your master bedroom. The Chicken Festival. That's what we Kentuckians do. We go to chicken festivals. Have harvest parties. Corbin. And my great uncle says Harlan Sanders had the dirtiest mouth. Love you, Lou. Said Harlan Sanders had one of the dirtiest mouths out there, like a sailor. Turtle Man! Live action! So, Mariner, did you ever see Turtle Man? He's a crazy ass cracker that jumps in farm ponds and gets snapping turtles out of the water. Crazy fucker. I knew a lady that had a budgie in her loo, and she just flushed the budgie down the loo. Oh, it's terrible to get it down there. You got budgies running amok in all the sewer system. What's a fucking budgie? I miss him. I wish they'd put him back on. My daughter stood in line to get his autograph, Bronson. She stood in line at the fair to get his autograph. And I miss Shelby down on the Swamp Man. Axeman. Wasn't he an Axeman or he was Axeman, right? I miss Shelby. He was funny as hell. Oh, and that's the other joke I said yesterday is Claudia Sanders has a restaurant separate from KFC, of course, and we went to eat there, and she did not get the chicken recipe. Her chicken was shit, but she made a good hot brown. And you kids don't live in Kentucky. A hot brown is named after the Brown Hotel in our town for years and years and years. And it is a piece of toast, turkey, real good turkey, the cut up breast, not the thin sandwich turkey, tomato, a good helping of American cheese on top that gets browned in the oven, and a hollandaise sauce. Hot brown, piece of toast, turkey, tomato, American cheese, hollandaise, good stuff. It's toast. It's toast. You piece of Texas toast. It's real good. The hollandaise sauce is what makes it. Yeah, it's real old fashioned. Shelby was a badass. He'd be walking down the swamp. Oh, look, a water moccasin. Ah! Oh, they don't bother me. Everything up. Oh. Oh. And do you like an old fashioned? 9th of June, 1963 in America. The Cobb salad was also invented in Louisville. Don't forget. Made in Trenary, Michigan. What is Uper shit? And what's the 9th of June, 1963 in America, Jess? What's that? Oh, you don't like them? I'm not a big bourbon fan until my 5th shot, and then I can handle it. What the fuck, Justin? You took a roundabout way to get there. I know that, Bronson. You know, I've called you a Uper before, but what I'm trying to figure out what Uper shit is in Trenary, Michigan. What's Uper shit? I'd like to introduce you to Mom, Aunt, Sis. And there's only one woman standing there. Oh, Trenary toast. I got to try that. We'll sail up and get some Trenary. Damn, I'm hungry. I could eat a horse. Left my dinner in the car. Because if the toothbrush was invented forgot that joke. Multiple berry. Some kind of multiple berry. Lost my tip. I lost my tip. I need to do more of this. Those fucking cigarettes cost me a fortune. Cost me. Hey, we're turning. Look, we're turning. We're turning. The wind's blowing out of a different direction. We're turning. Yay, we get to see lightning in that pretty house. I went for a job interview and the lady said, "Sir, what is your worst quality?" I said, "Ma'am, it's got to be my brutal honesty to the core." She said, "That sounds like a good quality." I said, "I don't give a fuck what you think it is." Stop it, Frog. Stop it. That shit. That's like liverwurst in a tube. It's like a little tube of liverwurst. It's mushy and I remember when I went to Seattle, cigarettes were still $4 a pack in Louisville. And I went to Seattle and it was $10 a pack. I freaking blew a gasket. I like that one. Footy cat, I like that one. Did you ever eat those eggs in the jar in the bar? Those red eggs? I like mustard. So yeah, I can do some liverwurst. That's crazy. Pickled eggs. Yeah, you all eat the pickled eggs? And what the fuck is up with these boiled peanuts in the South? What? Who's eating boiled peanuts in the South? Oh, there. Get out there and get me a bag of boiled peanut. I want to eat something I can't taste. Yeah, they sold deviled eggs and pickled pig's feet. That's what's wrong with northern people. Their brains are frozen. Boiled peanuts. Crazy. You know what? When I was a kid, I was a sardine monster, man. I loved them. Yep. What's up, IA? I was a sardine monster. Rabbit. I love jalapenos too. And what's funny, um, I can't eat marinara. Tomatoes give my stomach's problem, but I can eat a jalapeno all day. It doesn't bother me. I've never made, you know what? I've never even watched somebody make them, but when they're done right, I can eat some deviled egg. Huh. Didn't know that. I'll start buying some blind robin. No, what's a blind robin? I'd like to figure out what this Diddy did. Sound like a fish. Brunch. I ate Braunschweiger as a kid too. Sound like tarpon are jumping. Sound like the tarpon are jumping. A Magna Carta. No. No. My boat is a freaking wreck. I bet you're the kind of man that wouldn't even offer your best friend a reach around. Sounds good. The people that catch the kingfish down here, it's too oily and real fishy. It's better to make smoked fish dip out of it, and it's good. I like dolphin, mahi dolphin, not the porpoise dolphin. Mahi dolphin. Whitefish, that's big up in your way. That's terrible, Scott. I can't believe famous people do that shit. That is crazy. All right, Johnny, you've poo-pooed some diets around here. What do you like? Battered Mars bars and French fries. Oh, that's another thing. Brett was talking about all the seafood we're going to eat. Lobster, crab, fish. And if we get pompano, he said we just cut the belly out and cook the belly because the rest of the fish is kind of useless. So we're going to get some pompano too. That's cool. Cool. They're flying a damn drone around here. I swear to God. They fly this drone around here every night. Wonder what they're trying to find. I'll go with, oh, I can't do that. Dad, I can't do that. You know what? I've got a friend that hangs around on the street with me, and he toured with Pink Floyd with Pink Floyd, did acid. And I ask him all the time, Pink Floyd or Rolling Stones? He goes, I don't do that. Everybody's good. I enjoy everybody's music. I mean, I love Tom Petty. That was the first guy that hurt me when he died. I had such a cold heart for people, especially famous people. I give a shit less. But yeah, Tom Petty hurt me. I think they are, man. I think they're trying to get us in trouble over here with this stuff. Honey buns for life. Honey buns. You get cigarettes with honey buns. Ken came in another box. What up, bro? Oh. Yasmin, you got it. Shout out to you. Ginger Magic. Back. I know. They already pushed us off the other side of the channel. They said that's city property. You go to county. I believe they are. I believe they are issued iPads. I know that. I don't know, sitting out back eating, hanging out with my wang out. There's lightning back there. That's why I changed seats here. I had a good looking mom that never was around, and she grew up tall and she grew up lean. She blew the boys away. She was more than they were seen. Oh my, oh hell yes, got to put on your party dress. Martin County. My retirement home's in Port St. Lucie. Johnny, did you share with us your dish of choice, since you seem to not like old fashions and Mars bars and Trenery? How do you not like Trenery toast? You could have said something about the Trenery toast. That was good. Guys, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll feed the squirrels. We're not going to buy much beer. We're stocking up. We're saving the beer for the trip. Love you, Submariner. Love you, Bronson. Steve. Justin. Make sure you do your prayers to Ashmel tonight. Things will get better in your life. Night, Alfie. Night, dog. Night, Putty Cat. Night, Ginger Magic. I don't know what Ginger Magic is. Gingers can be magic. Plugs for days. Are you still in? Love you. I was talking about, it's bitter. Yeah. The bitters, the orange bitters, bourbon, macerated cherries, and orange. Be a hippie. Aloha, mahalo, ahui ho. Jamaica One Love. Rosebuds, we're leaving. Shut the door and turn out the light when you get out. Love you all. Good night.